Hi Rangers, this video is to help you review for test number 3 for the third 9 weeks. So going right into it, number 1, what value of n makes this true? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our calculator, we're going to go to menu 3, 2, and we're going to change the number of equations to 1 because we only have one equal sign. And then we're going to change our variable to a, and we're going to type this in exactly as it looks. So here we go. Let's go to our calculator. We're going to go to a new document, and we're going to add a calculator. Okay, so we go menu, 3, 2. We change our number of equations to 1. We change our variable to a. We hit OK. Now we can type it in exactly as it looks. So 5 times a plus 3, close our parentheses, equals 3 times a minus 5. Make sure we have it typed in correctly. We press enter. It tells us our answer is negative 15, which is answer choice B. Okay, next one. If f of x equals 3x squared minus x plus 10, find the value of f of 2. So again, our x changed to negative 2, so we're going to type in and replace every x with negative 2. Now you have to be careful with that middle term because it is minus x and we're plugging in a negative 2. So that's why I have the minus on the outside and the negative 2 on the inside. So I go back over to my calculator. I can stay on this screen and I'm just going to type it in as we wrote it. Okay, so double check, make sure we typed it in correctly. 3 times negative 2 squared with a negative 2 in parentheses, it does make a difference. Minus negative 2 plus 10, perfect. Press enter, we get 24, which looks like it's answer choice C. Okay, whoop. There we go. Okay, next one. Which of the following is equivalent? Well, we know the word equivalent means same as, okay, and we see some exponent properties. So we notice that this is a division problem. Remember, we divide the coefficients, that's the numbers in front, just like normal. So I'm going to divide the coefficients, 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Then I'm going to subtract the exponents with the same variable. So same variable means a and a. So 4 minus negative 2. 4 minus negative 2. Well, the double negative turns that into a positive, so it really turns out to be a 6. So I get a to the 6th power. Then I go over to my next variable, which is b. So I have 9 minus 4, which is 5. So I look at my answers to see which one is correct. I have 3a to the 6th, b to the 5th. Looks like it's answer choice A. Okay, so again here, 1, divide numbers, 2, subtract exponents, of same variable. Okay, looking at the next one, which of the following is equivalent? So again, our key word is equivalent. Okay, this time we have a power to a power. So remember, when we see a bunch of stuff in parentheses with an exponent on the outside, we rewrite it with each thing getting its own set of parentheses with that exponent on the outside. Now, this y has an exponent of 1 on the inside. Remember, we're just too lazy to write it sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and write it in so you can see. Okay, so I did all my separating. So negative 3 squared, that gives me 9. Okay, so if I look at that, I can automatically eliminate answer choice D, and C. And negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, so I can eliminate B, which leaves me with the answer choice A. I'm going to go ahead and finish this problem out just so we can see. Remember, we multiply exponents on this one, so 4 times 2 is x to the 8th. 1 times 2 is y to the 2nd. 2 times 2 is z to the 4th power. Making sure our numbers are right. Perfect. Done. Okay, next one. The table represents some points on a linear function. Okay, so keyword, we're talking about lines. Which function represents the same relationship? So we want to write the equation. Remember, we have y equals mx plus b. We want to be able to find m and b. So to do that, we're going to go to our calculator. We're going to start with a new document, and we're going to go to list and spreadsheet. Remember, next to A, we type in X. Next to B, we type in Y. Then we're going to type in the data just as it looks in the table. Okay, so I'm going to type in all my X values under A, all my Y values under B. So I have negative 1.5, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 2.5, making sure I typed in everything correct. Okay, then I go to my Y values, negative 7.75, negative 6.5, negative 4, negative 1.5, 1, and 2.25. Again, making sure everything lines up, everything's typed in correctly. Okay, I want to make sure that negative 1.5 goes with negative 7.5, negative 1 goes with negative 6.5, 0 with negative 4, 1 with negative 1.5, 2 with 1, 2.5, and 2. There we go. Okay, now you have to make sure that you're not like where you can type in a cell like this. Okay, you just want to be hovering over on the side. Don't hover over any of your numbers, and don't hover in that gray area. Once you do that, you go menu, 4, 1, 3. 4, 1, 3. Our X list is X, our Y list is Y. And then we hit OK, and it tells us all our information. We need this M, 2.2, or 2.5, sorry, and this B, negative 4. 2.5 and negative 4. So we get Y equals 2.5x minus 4. So we look to see which one matches that, and it looks like it's this answer right here. Done. Okay, so again, this was list and spreadsheet. And we did menu 4, 1, 3. Okay. Next one. Which expression is equivalent to? So again, that keyword equivalent. Now, if you forget how to do this, you can use the calculator and make sure it's just the same graph. So I'm going to show you how to do that for the purpose of this video. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go to, oops, wrong thing. I'm going to go to our graph now. So new document, add graphs. Okay, we're going to type in that original expression. 6x squared plus parentheses 9x minus 14 x squared, close the parentheses, plus 10 minus parentheses 3x plus 9. Okay, so I graph it. It's way down here, so you may have to adjust your screen. If you hover your mouse over these numbers, you can type in different numbers so you can see. Okay, mine's just a little different because I am on the iPad. There we go. So we want something that covers up that blue line exactly as it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and type in answer choice A. So to do that, you just hit the tab button and it lets you type it in. So I have negative 8x squared plus 6x plus 19. I do that, press enter. Notice how that red does not cover it up. So the answer choice A is not our answer. So I'm going to hit tab, then I'm just going to go up, and I'm going to erase that answer choice and type in answer choice B, which is 8x squared minus 6x minus 1. Press enter. Notice that red up there does not cover my blue. Not our answer. Move on to answer choice C. Go up, or hit tab, go up, erase. I have negative 8x squared plus 6x plus 1 Press enter. Notice it is not the same. Hit tab, go up. Let's type in the second one. We have 20x squared. Oops, I typed in 2x squared. 20x squared. There we go. Plus 9x plus 10. That doesn't match either, so none of these answers match. So let's see, maybe I typed in one of them wrong. Okay. I think I might have typed in one of them wrong, so let's try again. So that happens. We all make mistakes. So here we go. Let's try answer choice A again, and then we'll try answer choice C, because I do believe it should be a negative 8x squared. So negative 8x squared, so this is answer choice A again, plus 6x plus 19. Okay, so that one does not work. So let's go ahead and type in another one. I'm not going to erase the red one just to make sure. Negative 8x squared plus 6x plus 1. Enter. Yeah, so they're not covering. I'm not sure what's wrong. Maybe I typed in the original one wrong. Miss Ryan maybe made a mistake. Let's see. 6x squared plus 9x minus 14x squared. See right there, I put a minus 10 instead of a plus 10. See? That's why you got to double check your work. Okay, there we go. So when we did that, the blue graph and the black graph overlap. There we go. And the black graph was the negative 8x squared plus 6x plus 1. So there we go. I made a mistake and typed it in wrong. So our answer should be C. There we go. Okay, so lesson to learn here is making sure you double check what you type in. That way you get the correct answer. Okay, next one. Which expression is equivalent? So again, that word equivalent, you're going to see that a lot on the test tomorrow, which just means the same as. So we're going to graph our answer choices. We're going to graph our original problem, then our answer choices, and see which one matches. So let's go ahead and do a new document. Okay, we're going to go to add a graph, and we're going to type in that original document. So I'm going to start with that fraction button. I have 15x squared minus 9x. On bottom, I have 3x, and I'm going to graph it so I can see what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like a line. So now I'm going to graph my answer choices. So I have 5x squared minus 3x, x, not a. Okay, that makes a parabola, which is not what we want, so a is out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and type in answer choice B, which is 12x squared minus 6. Oh, that makes a parabola as well, so we don't want that one. 5x minus 3, does that work? That red one looks a lot the same. Let's double check answer choice D. 15x squared minus 6x. That makes another parabola, so it looks like our answer is C. Oops. Okay. Next one, oops. Which of the following is a factor of 36x squared minus 25? So remember, when we're doing something like this, okay, and we're going to have a parabola, to be a factor, we're looking for it to go through one of the zeros like that. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So we're going to go back to our graphs. We're going to start with a new graph. And we're going to type in 36x squared minus 25. Boom. Okay, so we want it to go through one of those zeros right there. So here we go. I'm going to type in answer choice A, which is 6x plus 5. Boom, it looks like we got it on the first try. Okay, just to show you what the other ones would look like. So A is our answer, but I want to show you the other ones. 2x minus 6. Look how off that is. We have 6x minus 25. Again, looking how off that is, and then x minus 1. Notice how they're not crossing the same x-intercept as our original graph. Okay, so that's how we know our answer was A, or is A. Perfect. Okay, next one, which expression is equivalent? Again, I told you you're going to hear this word a lot for this test. That means we're looking for it to be the same. So we're going to graph and match. Graph and match, that's the whole purpose. If you can use the calculator to graph and match, or graph and find a factor, you're going to be good on this test. So we have x squared plus 2x minus 48. Press enter. Perfect. We want it to go through, or we want it to be the exact same graph, okay? So this one we want it to be the exact same. X plus 25 times x minus 2. Boom. That red graph does not cover my blue graph. That is not my answer. I'm going to hit tab. I'm going to go up and erase it and change it to answer choice B, which is x minus 8 times x plus 6. That red graph is not the same. Hit tab, go up, erase, go to answer choice C, which is x plus 8 times x minus 6. That one covers my blue graph. That looks like it's my answer. So C right now is the answer. Let's double check for D. Oops. I'm going to go up and change it to x plus 3 times x minus 16. And that does not cover it up, so my answer is C. So again, when it says equivalent, we're looking that it is the exact same graph. When it says it's a factor, we're looking that it goes through one of the x-intercepts, like number 8. Okay, here we go. The diagram shows a floor plan of a classroom. All dimensions are given in feet. Which expression represents the area of the classroom in square feet? So, believe it or not, you can use your calculator for this. What you need to do is you need to know that the area is length times width. So all we need to do is plug in 5x plus 8 times 8x minus 7, and we want to know which one's equivalent. So we're going to graph and match. Okay, so we're graphing and matching on this one. So we're going back to our calculator. That's not the calculator, silly Miss Raina. Here we go. New document, add a graph. Okay, we're going to type in our factors. So we had 5x plus 8 times 8x minus 7. Okay, I hit enter. We want it to cover that graph. So here we go. Answer choice A, 40x squared plus 99x minus 56. That does not cover it. I go up. I hit tab. Then I go up. Answer choice B is the same thing except my signs are different. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to a minus sign and then change this to a plus sign. Enter. Not the same graph. Tab. Go up. I'm going to erase this completely because now we have 13x squared plus 99x plus 56. Press enter. That's not the same. Tab, go up, type in answer choice D, which is 40x squared plus 29x minus 56. Last one's the charm, matches up exactly, covers our blue graph exactly, so our answer is D. So notice how we just graphed and matched on that one. Okay, perfect. Here we go, some more. Which expression is a factored form of this? So again, that's just telling us that it's going to be the same. So number 11, we're graphing and looking for it to be the same. So new document, let's go to a new graph. So here we go. We have 3x squared minus 17x plus 20. I'm going to go down. So I want it to cover that blue graph exactly. So I have 3x minus 4 times x minus 5. Press enter. Not the same graph. Tab, go up, erase. Second one is 3x plus 5 times x plus 4. Press enter. Not the same graph. Tab, go up, erase it out. We have 3x plus 4 times x plus 5. Press enter, not the same graph, tab, go up, go to our last answer choice, 3x minus 5 times x minus 4, press enter, there we go, last one's a charm again, it covers it up exactly, that means they're the same, that means it's the factored version of it, so my answer is D. Next one, which expressions are factors of x squared minus 13x plus 36? Choose two. So you have to have two answers for this one. So here we go. We're going to graph and match. And again, when we graph and match, okay, let me go ahead and show you. What we're looking for, because we're looking for two of them, is we're going to have something graphed like this. We want one that goes through this x-intercept and one that goes through this x-intercept. So we're looking for that. Here we go. New document. Add a graph. We have x squared minus 13x plus 36. Okay, so we're looking for it to go through those zeros right there. Boom, boom. Here we go. First answer choice. X plus 6. No. Next one. X plus 4. No. Next one. X minus 9. Yes. X minus 9 is 1. Next one. X minus 4. X minus 4 looks to be the second one. Okay, just to double check. X minus 6. Nope, that's the orange graph. Last one. X plus 9. Nope. So x minus 4 and x minus 9 were our two answers. This one and this one. Perfect. Okay, next one, which is a factor, doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, so here we go. We're going to type it in. We're going to look to see which one goes through the same x-intercept. So new graph. X squared minus 13x plus minus 30. Minus 30. Oh, look, see, it was almost typed it in wrong. No one was going to correct me. Okay, so x squared minus 13x minus 30. Okay, so it looks like this. So I had to readjust. Again, you can always enter it in. Hover your thing over that number on the side and change the window settings if you need to. So we have x minus 13. Nope, that doesn't go through. X minus 15. That one does go through. Let's check the other ones. X minus 2. Nope. And x plus 15. That one doesn't go through. So it was x minus 15 that went through. Okay. Which expression is equivalent? So again, that word equivalent meaning the same. Every time you see that word, I want you to write the same. Okay. So this one, I'm going to have to show you something because we might get an error message and I want to make sure you understand how to do this. So here we go. We're going to type in that original function of 6x squared plus 30x. 30x, not 60x. Miss Maina, come on. There we go. Okay. So it looks like this. I'm going to hit tab. Now, if you go to type it in like this, 6x, like it looks, x plus 5. You may get an error message like this. Okay, you didn't type it in wrong. The calculator has some issues. Okay, you have to make sure that you put parentheses around that first term like this, and then it's going to graph and match it for you. So that one covers it up exactly, which means that's our answer. We're done. Okay, perfect. Boom. Don't even have to check the other ones. So, number 15, exactly the same. So here we go. New document, new graph. Okay, we have 8x squared minus 32. See what it looks like. Looks like that. Beautiful. Okay, we want it to be equivalent, which is the same. Now, remember, we have to put that 8x in parentheses and then x plus 4. Like that. We press enter. That doesn't graph and match, so we go up, we hit tab, we go up, we erase, we change it to 8x times x minus 4. Boom, graph it, not the same graph. Hit tab, go up, erase it, We're going to change it to 8 times x squared minus 4. That one graphed and matched to be the same. Okay, so I'm going to double check that last one. So here we go, tab. I'm going to leave that one that was correct in there and change it to, or rewrite the second or last one in a new window or new line. So 4 times x squared minus 8, not the same. So the red answer was our answer, which was answer choice C. And again, you should have wrote that equivalent is the same. Okay, number 16. Which expression is a factor of x squared minus 16? Choose 2. Again, making sure, I can't get this iPad to work on the last question. Come on, guys. We're choosing 2. So we're going to type it in, and we want to see if it's a factor, meaning it goes through the same x-intercept. So add a new graph. We have x squared minus 16. Looks like that. We want it to go through the zeros. So we have x plus 1, x plus 1. Oh, I didn't even type in a variable. Hello. X plus 1. There we go. Nope. X plus 1 doesn't work. We go to x plus 3, x plus 3. Nope, that doesn't work. We go to x minus 4. Boom, that goes through 1. So x minus 4 is one of our answers. X minus 5. X minus 5 does not work. We have x. X does not work. And then last but not least, we have x plus 4. So we have x plus 4 and x minus 4 as our answers. Okay, so that was the last question of the review. So you need to make sure that you understand all 16 questions. And if you don't, you need to make sure you ask your teacher before the test. So good luck, Rain.